Destiny 1. A game with so much to offer and so much to reward. From storytelling to exploring, fighting alongside and against other guardians, and with the chance of rewarding you with precious loot at the end of each activity. A game that helped forge many friendships and holds lots of memories of the fun we had.
Oh god! You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! You bitch! Yes!
Oh shit!
Shit! Oh fuck! I saw that! Oh shit! Nani? What? 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 Explain that! Fucking explain that, dude! That should have fucking neglected your super. How?
Because of this, it's almost crazy to think that a game like Destiny could possibly fail. It's no secret that Destiny, a game that you get when combining Halo and Call of Duty, has had a few rocky bumps over the years. From flaws like a story mode that was way too short at launch and lackluster year 1 expansions, to very controversial things like the ridiculously timed PS4 exclusives and overpriced expansions that, again, were from year 1. Despite the setbacks, Bungie somehow found ways to keep the game alive and give players fun activities that can be played for hours alone, with, and against other Guardians. For 3 years, Destiny was a fun game that everyone enjoyed. And then came Destiny 2.
Shaped by the fires of each new battle.
I remember being so hyped for this game. I mean, who wasn't? This was Destiny 2 for crying out loud. The next step of the Destiny franchise. Our gear is gone, the tower is gone, the stakes get raised, new threats to face, new places to explore, new characters to meet, new gear to acquire. I'd be lying if I said this game didn't even seem a little promising. Even the beta had me hyped for the release. I was so excited. But after I finished the campaign, I began to realize that the game was lackluster. I mean, sure, it was nice to have a sequel to the franchise, but everything seemed to be missing something. At first I thought maybe it's just a launch misfire and the next DLC will fix everything. Nope. Curse of Osiris also sucked. It was really small for an expansion, and the Infinite Force was really overhyped. Even though there were 2 new strikes that were introduced, 2 of them were just recycled story missions from the DLC. Even though Destiny 2 did make a comeback with Warmind and succeeded in Forsaken, it's still pretty apparent that the game is boring. There's not much to do that's really interesting, and no dedication to the game whatsoever. And that's the problem with Destiny. Lack of dedication. The thing about dedication is that the more you put in, the better your project will turn out. Destiny 1 had so much dedication to every aspect of it. Compare Destiny 1 gear to Destiny 2 gear and you'll probably choose Destiny 1. The legendary and exotic gear was so much better and so much cooler. Both the armor and weapons were really creative with their designs and perks. Now in Destiny 2 though, they look ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, I like some of the gear in Destiny 2, but a lot of the exotics don't even feel that special, and most feel like half-baked versions of Destiny 1 exotics. Despite the upgraded graphics, Destiny 2 still feels very bland. But an issue that really sticks out to me is the inclusion of a battle pass. Of course we did see something like it back in D1, like the record books, but those were something that you had to grind for and they were free. The season pass does have that, but it also contains a second row of items that you have to pay real money to unlock. I think we can all agree that game developers that follow this stupid trend tend to make the game a lot worse. However, most of these issues can be pointed not at Bungie, but to Activision. They were the ones that ruined Black Ops 4 with absurd DLC and Battle Pass content. And in this case, they screwed up Destiny. The real reason why there was timed exclusives and lack of new content was because Activision were the one pulling this crap to make more money. They do this without caring for the game's creativity and who they screw over. The only other company that can match their greed is EA. But at this point, it doesn't really matter whose fault is it. The damage is already done and Destiny is in a really bad spot right now. Because of lack of good content and half-baked expansions, Players have pretty much left the franchise and searched for other games to play. However, that's not to say that the game's irredeemable. Like I said before, Destiny has redeemed itself in the past with improvements, so there's hope that it can do it again. Hopefully in Destiny 3, we see much better content and not the same repetitive garbage. So that's it for today's video, you guys. Quickly, I do want to give a big thanks to my good friend Brad for providing me with the funny clips you saw in the beginning. His channel will be linked in the description below, so if you want, you can go ahead and subscribe to his channel. If you did like this video, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to my channel. That's it for today, you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.